That is a lot of W's in the W. And guess what? We're going to stay right here in the W because this player was an offensive juggernaut on the sticks, backing up over 20,000 points. The W scoring champion is T. Mickey Booski. Congratulations.
Yeah, go Mickey. Now let's go over to my team. This year, my team packed in more challenges and cards than ever. And this player put in the skills and the time to defend their title of My Team GOAT. That's right.
Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said,
well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. MP is out there with Miles Turner, and it's Warren in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose, Brent, their focus just a little bit. How tough you think it is to stay motivated at this stage of the long season?
Well, depending on where you are in the standings, that motivation should kick in about the competitiveness to play in the postseason. But this is a reflection of the character of your team. And I think a lot of front offices and coaching staffs are really tuned into how are guys approaching this part of the year. Are they still attacking? Are they still relying on what we've taught in the training camp and our fundamentals? If they start losing sight of that, the last half of your season could be tough.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And watching former Villanova star Dante DiVincenzo, he plays with such energy.
I think Coach Budenholzer did a really good job with Dante in telling him the way that you're going to get on the floor is to be active on defense. And once you do that and you start earning minutes, the offense will come, and that's how Dante has gained this kind of confidence. Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Brogdon against Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. The pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Here's Brogdon. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Turner. Down low. Here's Kidd. And the rejection by Giannis. Driving in. Giannis dunks it down.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
Brogdon looking it over. Floats it up for MP.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoops, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. DiVincenzo against LeVert. Passes it to Kidd. Indiana moving the ball around. Warren against Middleton. Warren the pass to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. LeVert from outside. They get it again. Goes back up. Kidd. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's DiVincenzo. His last outing he had 8 points. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Knocked loose. And Turner kicks to Brogdon. Takes it inside. Great D that time from Portis.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
To the paint. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Wara checked in, and it's Malik Beasley in for Dante DiVincenzo. That one falls.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Middleton. Caris LeVert making his last shot. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
That's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Bucks trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Nora, and it's sent back by Turner, and they get it back. Again against Holiday. They need this one. Antetokounmpo, no good.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
Indiana shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
First one falls for him.
Improving so much since his rookie season. I can't wait to see the next step LeVert makes in his career.
A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Grayson Allen.
Substitution for the Pacers.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside, Lamb. Pass to McConnell. Outside, Lamb. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the pass to Sabonis. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Sabonis has got 8 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Jeremy Lamb out there with MP. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Duarte in at the 2-guard spot. Here's DiVincenzo. Nice D from Sabonis.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was terrific. He had 60 points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Outside Hill. Lamb against Allen. To the inside. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy. And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as a stretch 5, if they play small, he's able to knock down threes.
McConnell against Hill. Floats it up for MP. Bucks trail by 21. Hill looking around. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Over Sabonis. Antetokounmpo, no good. Well, we know Bobby Portis, Brent, has bounced around between teams, but as you said, the shooting has been there.
The shooting has been there, and that's what he came in to the NBA as, a great rebounder, but a great scorer coming in. And now he's finding more confidence in being able to step to the three-point line and let it rip.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton's checked in for Allen. And it's Holiday in for Hill. Holiday, the pass to Portis. McConnell against Holiday. Right side, Portis. Back to Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Back to Kidd. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Inside. And Holiday throws it down.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
To the middle. And Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Antetokounmpo against Kidd. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Floats it up for MP. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by McConnell. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by MP.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Middleton outside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Sabonis. Over in the corner, Lamb. McConnell against Holiday. McConnell passes to Kidd. Out to Lamb. Back to Kidd. Stolen by Middleton. Got it off in time. That one's not going to go. And so it's Indiana sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And it's sent back by Turner.
And a lead rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Middleton. Offensive rebound. Here's Portis. And finally they hit one. Portis has got his third basket of the night.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Brogdon against Holiday. Misses off the left iron. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won Most Valuable Player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. As Middleton said, he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. Made them a lot better. Guys?
So you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Grayson Allen comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Malik Beasley in for Dante DiVincenzo. MP finds Brogdon. Back to Kidd. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. That's now 26 points for MP. The Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Floats it up for MP. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. The Bucks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Holiday dishes to Middleton. He kicks to Allen. There's the drive, and Allen slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Brogdon against Holiday. Pass to Kidd. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It goes on Chris Middleton.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Pacers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. No good on that one. 2021 was an unusual season, to say the least, for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do, and I'd show up every day to do it. And I commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis, not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit, and the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well, and I'm glad we're through that.
And Kidd, no good on that one. For Milwaukee, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Hill against Brogdon. To the paint. Here's Nora. And the rejection by MP. He gets that one. Here's Brogdon. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Holiday in for George Hill. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. That one doesn't drop. Indiana leading by 23. Here's Duarte. He's got 7. Passes it to Kidd. Outside to Brogdon. Back to Kidd. And Kidd with the stop.
Well, Brogdon's a pretty gifted passer and trying to do a great job of heading up this offense from the point position.
Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice. But Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
And Beasley has the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And Indiana making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. 1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Sabonis. Count the basket. Mora's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shots.
Brogdon being the rookie of the year and coming in and doing a great job for the Milwaukee Bucks. This is a guy who can play either guard position and has a great mentality and great poise as a point guard.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Allen. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact, and refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
Mora can't get it to go. Pacers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Down low. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got 7.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Beasley with it. There's the triple. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He really has a nice stroke as Beasley's jumper is able to fall.
Kidd, no good. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Looking to get it going. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, defenders have to worry about the drive so much that they might be reluctant to close out far enough. Giannis recognized space, drilled it.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Indiana, they've got MP. Also Warren out there. Sabonis is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Duarte in a 2-guard. Holiday gets the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Portis. Beasley with a clean look. And another three for Milwaukee.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter, Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
Indiana leading by 20. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now here's Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Left side Kidd. There's the pass to Duarte. No good on the triple. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. And a change for the Pacers. LeVert's checked in. Holiday against Brogdon. Back to Kidd. Brogdon outside. Inside. That's good from Kidd. The assist from Brogdon. 36 points for MP.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. LeVert finds MP.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
Milwaukee has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And he gets the bucket.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Brogdon against Holiday. The shot by Brogdon, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Good on the bucket.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold, and then take what the defense gives you.
To the inside, Kidd. And, yep, another basket.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA with all these 40-point performances.
That finish.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Turner's checked in for Domantas Sabonis.
Substitution for the Pacers, Miles Turner.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Holiday down low. Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Hey, Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively. Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Kidd dishes to Warren. Outside to Brogdon. 4 on the shot clock. Turner trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Brogdon's got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. And Holiday, here we go.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
Indiana leading by 17. To the middle, here's Kidd, and Kidd with the stuff.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
And the Pacers call time here.
To the Pacers.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. The Pacers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Brogdon against Holiday. Brogdon outside. To the paint, here's Kidd, and Kidd with the stuff.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
White tee, yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes. Cactus, not no iced tea.
All right, let's take a break from the awards to recognize another winner.
You all voted, and we now have the winner of our 2K TV Jersey Design Contest.
All of the jerseys were amazing, but there can only be one winner. So congratulations to...
Drum roll, please.
Trill Talk 211. Today we welcome back Trill, one of the participants in the Jersey Design Contest. Trill, how's it going?
Pretty good, man. Thanks for asking. I appreciate being on the show.
Absolutely. Well, the results are in.
Coming up shortly from Bankers. So happy to have you here for a mid. Allie.
Hey, Brian, you could.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Beal, the off guard, with Avdia at the 3. Kyle Kuzma out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And for Indiana, on the wing, LeVert and Warren. Miles Turner out there with MP. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
And so it's Washington with it. The Pacers making their last shot. Here's Avdia. Over Warren. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. shoots over Dinwiddie. Here's the second effort. Kidd up and in on the layup.
Yeah, he's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
Wow, he's coming out with a lot of energy tonight. He's looking strong.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Beal against LeVert. Pass to Kuzma. Jacks up a three. It's good. And the sweet setup from Harrell.
An outstanding three-point shooter. Kuzma is a prototype stretch forward. That makes him very valuable.
Throws it up high. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Dinwiddie passes to Harrell. Here's Kuzma. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Kuzma's got 5 now.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact. And Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
Here's Kidd. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep really.
You know, Grant, court is a familiar place for Malcolm Brogdon's family. It's just Malcolm's involves a ball instead of a gavel.
Yeah, his father Mitchell is a lawyer and a mediator. Brothers Gino and John are also both in law. And while Malcolm hasn't gone to law school, he did earn a master's degree while in college.
Kidd with the bucket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 so far. Dinwiddie against Brogdon. Kuzma outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Avdia can't get it to go. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. MP, the pass to Turner. Here's Kidd. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They can't stop him.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Pacers.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far. Working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
Now here is Harrell. His last outing, he had 18 points. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Warren, the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Now here is Harrell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Avdia, good.
Oh, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Bill's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now, we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
Dinwiddie against Brogdon to the inside. Here's Kidd. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 17.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Kuzma against MP. Pass to Harrell. Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him. And he recovers it. Yep, count it. And here's Brogdon. 9 points for him in his last game. To the paint. Here's Kidd. And MP throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Washington has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Now a timeout called by Washington. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were, too.
They just had nothing going for them. They look very defeated out there.
A big group substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Harrell. Bryant comes in for Kuzma. Hachimura's checked in for Avdia. And Kispert is subbed in for Bradley Beal. Now here's Dinwiddie. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. He had tremendous night facilitating.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And so far, they haven't attacked the paint all that much. It's been a struggle for them to get anything to fall.
And another miss by Washington. Here's Brogdon. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
The Wizards shooting 33% in the first quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Bryant. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
Now, how do you counter Bryant's physical abilities? I mean, he's a menace for the D inside.
And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Bryant. Misses off the right iron. Dinwiddie against Brogdon to the middle. Kidd. And the shot's good. MP's got 23 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Inside. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Bryant attacks like that. He almost can't be stopped. Defense stays out of his way.
Brogdon against Dinwiddie. Here's Kidd. That shot off. Excellent D there from Bryant. Dinwiddie outside. Oh, MP with a block. Down low. Outside for Brogdon. Back to MP. Gafford grabs the miss.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Inside, Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the layup.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And growing up in a sporting family, most of Bradley Beal's brothers chose football. So why did he choose basketball?
Mom said.
I like that system, Grant. Pretty simple. Supply and demand.
That's right. Give the people what they want. And I'd say he found his calling.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. We've got Thomas Bryant. Also Daniel Gafford out there. Rui Hachimura is out there with Kispert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He dropped 48 points, and they were not ready for him to block shots left and right. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period. And talk about a signing that went under the radar. Spencer Dinwiddie joining this Wizards ball club. Now, he steps in as a vet guard to lead this young team. And I'm excited to see what Dinwiddie can do as a team leader.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. To the paint. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Dinwiddie against McConnell. Oh, and Bryant with the block.
Well, because of Bryant's timely shot blocking skills, he makes opponents second-guess themselves.
Greg's checked in for Indiana. Avdia, he's checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Dinwiddie. Here's Kidd. And if he throws it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
McConnell outside. Six to shoot to the middle. Here's Kidd. And if he throws it down.
I mean, this could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Beal against McConnell. 13 feet out. 2 points. That one goes.
Such pure shooting from Beal. I mean, Beal is a knockdown scorer from these mid-range spots.
Beal against McConnell. Bradley Beal puts it in. Washington trailing. MP with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. McConnell outside. MP finds McConnell. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Beal outside. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Pacers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. To the inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
Harrell's checked in for Washington. Kuzma comes in for Bryant.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Back to Turner. McConnell outside to the paint. Shot from 12. And Warren with the bucket on the assist from McConnell. And the Pacers lead by 15. Beal against McConnell. Kuzma outside. Pulls it in from the elbow. And another miss by Washington.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
LeVert finds McConnell. Inside, here's Kidd, and if he throws it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately
2 minutes remaining in the first
half.
2 minutes.
Here's Beal. Kuzma for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
In that kind of environment, every point matters. The bench was a huge reason why they won that one.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Lamb's checked in for it. And so it's Indiana with a commanding lead to end the quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And the Wizards shooting only 39% so far in the game. Brogdon and LeVert make up the backcourt. MP is out there with TJ Warren. And it's Turner in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And it's Wizards ball. Pass to Avdia. Back to Dinwiddie. Lets the 3 fly. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP, the pass to Warren. LeVert with the ball. Down low. Here's Kidd. Outside for Brogdon. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Kuzma. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 8 assists in the game.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. And all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after the season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Beal. Back to Dinwiddie. Banked it in off the glass. Dinwiddie's gotten his first basket of the night. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Brogdon. Second shot opportunity. Kidd. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Beal, the pass to Dinwiddie. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Beal. He's checked by LeVert. Beal against Turner.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Kidd with the bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
The Wizards have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
LeVert goes against Beal. Kidd with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 11. Pass to LeVert. And he drives in. Doesn't go for him. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Beal. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Brogdon. Rebound by the Wizards. Beal left side. Lets it go from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. MP's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving him plenty.
Here's Avdia. He's covered by Warren. To the middle to stop the drought, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
From the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Avdia's got 5.
Well, Bill just isn't a scorer. He's a complete guard who can really dish it.
I mean, B.A., you know Denny Avdija made a name for himself in his home nation of Israel. He was one of the top players in the league, and now he's figuring out how his game fits in the NBA.
To the paint. Here's Kuzma. Oh, MP with a block. Tries again. Here's LeVert. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. 1:27 left in the third quarter. And one adjustment Avdia's had to make is playing defense without fouling.
I mean, he's even admitted that himself. I mean, basketball is an international game. It's different everywhere you go. He just needs to get dialed into how we do things here in the States.
For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second half. To the inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Well, the Wizards shooting a low 29% since halftime. Beal, the pass to Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Brogdon. Beal against LeVert. Down low. Here's Kidd. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 55.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Dinwiddie passes to Kuzma. Over MP. It's Kuzma with the miss. And for the Pacers, their shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Inside. Here's Harrell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on T.J. Warren. Both teams making some changes here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Don't forget about their points in the paint either. Those have been huge. Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And so in the game for Washington, Bradley Beal's out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Gafford in at the center position. Beal, the pass to Harrell. Harrell is doubled. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Kuzma. And they recover it to the inside. And Harrell throws it down.
And you know Harrell wants to jam it. No layups here. He loves flushing it home.
And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Kuzma against McConnell.
2 minutes remaining.
Gafford passes to Kuzma. Now here is Harrell. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Beal. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Right wing. Outside Lamb. To the paint. Here's Kidd. And MP throws it down.
He's playing lights out right now. I mean, inspired basketball in the second half.
Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Up top, Beal. Lamb covering. Pass to Gafford. Now Kuzma. Another shot. Oh, MP with a block.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pacers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And he's able to get it back. Offensive rebound. Gafford with the bucket.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And MP throws it down.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Hachimura, the pass to Harrell. Here's Beal again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Kidd with the bucket.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And you know they are sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And so it's Washington with it. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
white tee. Yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes. Cactus, not no iced tea. Got them bamboozled like I'm Spike Lee. You need more than Google just to find me. I just call a beta, get a hyphy.
Incredible, general.
I just start the label just to sign me. Me and Chase connected like we Siamese. We been on a run, feel like a crime spree. Talk to me nicely. I seen his face, seen it. Yeah, on his white tee. Let's go. Yeah, call the Sprite people. Hold on, private flight franchise sites. On a private flight, them in his hands, he was tight. Caterpillar robbery, I fought to lift it up. I went on the stand, told the judge, pass my cup. Ran up 20 million, told the devil, keep the look. Keep the, hey, slick. Talk to me nicely. Keep her on the chain, that ain't like me. Scots with no strings, you can't tie me. In the plane on where the Skypes be. Yep, in my slime tee. Prissy in his prime. Yellow bone too feisty. Clean them up, no knocking. Yep, in my white tee. Yeah, call the pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes.
Excuse me, don't be missing me. Mississippi, Mississippi, make him happy, make him copy, make him get me chippy.
That's a lot I'm gon' spend. Tell me when I beat you to pull up, you gon' while I spend.
Fish, sushi, maki, living like London City, left the town.
What about these jerseys stood out to you? I mean, I looked at them and I was like, I gotta book a vacation or something, because these jerseys are like super relaxing and they're also very cool in terms of like the theme and design on them. How did you get inspired to make these?
So, with Darkcation, that's the name of the team I was playing on. Shout out to AP Pure Blood, that's her brand. What we wanted to represent is like, just like the NBA, they're always talking about like after you get them out of there, they're going on vacation. You know, like LeBron's going on vacation early. So as you see, the O is a bullseye. So we're shooting the lights out.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Kuminga out there with Avdia. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Giddey the pass to Campazzo. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. He can't get that one. So USA will take it the other way. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And it's Team World with the ball. After the made shot from Kidd. Campazzo, he's covered by Ball. Shoots. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
There's Kuminga. Team World with another miss.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Barnes passes to Kidd, and Kidd with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
3 on the clock. Campazzo, the pass to Giddey. And the rejection by MP. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And it's Barnes with the ball for USA. Outside, Ball. Pass to Kidd. Ball kicks to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's Kidd. Misses off the right iron. Team World trails by 6. Pass to Avdia. Over to the left wing. Campazzo. Team World with another miss. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Loads it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
And the rejection by MP. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Kidd with the stuff.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And Team World calls time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
To the middle, it's Saban. And the rejection by MP. Barnes looking around. Inside. And Kidd with the stuff.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the bucket by USA. Avdia with it. Edwards there. It's Saban. And there's the feed to Kuminga. Will it go? Tries it again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and it'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for USA.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over Green. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
Now, here is Halliburton. That's good from Kidd, the assist by Halliburton. 14 points for MP.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Duarte, covered by Anthony. Pass to Duarte. Trains it from beyond the arc.
and we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet. But there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident, and that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
Team World trails by 14. Rich Saban. He's covered by Kidd. And the rejection by MP. There's a minute 34 left in the first. Driving the way.
Displaying intensity right off the.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now the pass to Green. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. He's got 5.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here's Pokusevski after the made shot from Kidd. Here's Pokusevski, covered by Barnes. Here's Giddey. And the rejection by MP.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Edwards passes to Kidd. Out to Edwards. There's the dish to Anthony. Got a piece of it. And it's USA with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this.
Substitution.
Completely new group for USA. A big group substitution here for Team World.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
We've got Anthony Edwards. Barnes out there with MP. Then it's Ball, and it's Cunningham in at the 2 guard. And for Team World, we've got Kuminga. He's out there with Avdia, and it's Campazzo in at the 1. Now, here's Ball. 10 points for him. Looks for Kidd, gets it to him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Down low, there's Kuminga. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Campazzo, the pass to Kuminga. There's the lob to the hoop, and Kuminga throws it down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Floats it up for MP. To the inside, Rich Saban. And he comes up with the deuce. 9 points in the game so far.
And sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. He seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Here's Giddey. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Inside, here's Kidd, and MP throws it down hard.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
1:25 left now here in the second. Here's Avdia. Kidd grabs the board.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Now, here's Avdia. Shot clock at 5. And the layup's good off the glass. Avdia's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's Team World with the ball. Campazzo, he's covered by Ball. Avdia with it. He's against Cunningham. The layup off target. That's to Edwards. He feeds it to Kidd. Yep, that one goes. Kidd's got 30.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
For Team World, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
5th team foul. At the line for Team World, Josh Giddey.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots. Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
And he sinks the second. 6 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Edwards. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And it's USA out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a... And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Barnes out there with MP. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Edwards in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. To the wing on the left. Kidd with the double. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Here's Giddey. Another shot, and he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 11.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Chalk up 2 there. 34 points for MP.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Passes to Kuminga. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Ball. He's got 10. Down low, here's Kidd. Missed inside.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Good saving. Team World with another miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Floats it up for MP. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
On offense, here's Team World. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Giddey. Avdia, the pass to Giddey. Over Barnes. Offensive rebound. Good saving. And the rejection by MP. Up top, Edwards. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. No one near him. He can't get it to go.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Ball, the pass to Kidd. Cunningham looking it over. Looks for Kidd, gets it to him. Good on the short little jump shot. Kidd's got 38 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
To the paint, good saving. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the middle, here's Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got his first points of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Giddey. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Ball.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Campazzo, the pass to Kuminga. Down low, good saving. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 15 points in the game.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Floats it up for MP.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection.
I want to talk about those incredibly soft suction cup hands there, not only to make the catch, to lay it in, too.
Pass to Kuminga. Over Barnes. Kuminga, no good. Kuminga's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. And here is Ball. He's got 10. And the basket by Kidd.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now, here's Avdia. Edwards defending. 5 on the clock. From deep. It's hauled in by USA. Cunningham's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And MP throws it down hard.
Yeah, I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
The pass to Avdia. Good saving. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Kidd with the stuff.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Giddey. And the rejection by MP.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
To the paint, Yurtseven. And he banks in the layup. 19 points in the game.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Inside, and Kidd with the stuff.
And what can you say about an alley-oop from that far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty.
That was a Hail Mary for sure. A long-distance bomb.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Avdia can't hit. Avdia's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
He throw good.
Into the lineup for Team World.
So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Green, and it's Pokusevski into the force line.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Pokusevski. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Here's Duarte. To the inside, Yurtseven uses the glass that time, and it's good.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Floats it up for MP, and Kidd with the stuff.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Inside, Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
To the paint, and Kidd with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Giddey. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by USA. Kidd's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Anthony. The shot from the low post is good. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Giddey, covered by Anthony. Passes it to Duarte.
2 minutes remaining.
6 to shoot. Releases. That one a little long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Feeds it to Kidd. And MP throws it down hard.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Green against Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Kidd. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 8th assist here tonight. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for USA.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle.
And it's good for 2.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Duarte. Over Halliburton. Team World with another miss. And so, MV will bring it up for USA. Bay passes to Kidd. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Balls checked in for USA. Campazzo's checked in for Team World.
Substitution on the court.
36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Kidd with the double. To the right side. They could use a bucket. And the rejection by MP. And that one is good. Now USA with it. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Down low. Banked in off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Green passes to Pokusevski. And he recovers it.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today, even with the big... still showing more hustle on the board.
So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
I love that, and the fans love them too as they voted on it. But talk about your background in competitive 2K, because I know you're a big gamer and you love competing competitively.
Definitely, definitely. So I play Pro-Am. It's very similar. It reminds me to like when I play AAU basketball, college ball. So it's pretty much, you know, you can control your own play.
Nothing like it, folks. The All-Star festivities in the air. Kevin Harlan here with partners Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's time for the dunk contest. The NBA's most amazing athletes and slam dunk artists are about to put on a show you'll always remember.
Well, get ready to be entertained, everybody, because that's what this event is all about.
And you're right about that, because the dunk contest never dull. Every year it seems like we see something we haven't seen before.
Just didn't have the power, though. He could have gotten up on top of this ball. He threw it and then went underneath the goal while he was doing the little pirouette.
A little 360 double clutch.
That's still pretty nasty, though.
Sure it is.
But it wasn't clean.
So it'll be Anthony Edwards here. Second up. Looking at... Oh! And third on stage, making his first appearance. Let's see what he's got for us. What he's got going on here, Clark? Oh, wow, it slipped away. So we'll see John Morant adding Cleveland. Edwards got a three-way throw. It'll be Zion Williamson here.
This was like a long jump because he had to go to the other side of the goal, Kevin. The ball bouncing.
So it'll be Anthony Edwards here. Well, let's see what he's got here, Clark.
Yeah.
Again, he kind of grabbed that rim that time, Clark.
Yeah,
or the backboard. Was it backboard?
Yeah, he got the backboard, I think. That always takes a little bit off of it for me.
Yeah.
Good elevation.
And here we go with MP. And it's just... All right, Clark.
Here we go.
Oh, man. Oh, so we'll see John Morant. Great to see him get in like that. It's a clean dunk. It's impressive enough. He's going to score well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he'll get good numbers.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
Everything you want. And then
Edwards got a bad throw. It'll be Zion Williamson here.
Now he's getting ready to launch.
I'm anxious to see what he comes up with here. Nice timing. Well, that's about all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Nice timing.
Hand at the rim, but good elevation.
So it'll be Anthony Edwards here.
Check this out. Check this out.
Where'd that come from? Where did you get that?
You go through the legs and around the back there.
And here we go with MP. He's second to last, trying to keep that pressure on.
Check this out. Check this out. The toss was off.
So we'll see John Morant. Good, basic, high flying, big acceleration.
Yep, all of the above, but nothing to really.
And the moment has come to claim the trophy. The voting is in. And a well-deserved win for this year's dunk contest champion, Anthony Edwards.
Awesome stuff, Kevin. A really great time for us and the fans.
Yeah, and every year I look forward to this, guys. What a show. Some amazing talent.
And tonight certainly did not disappoint. From the excitement to the energy and, of course, to the jaw-dropping dunks. Now, for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
In my white tee, yeah, call up Ike Williams for the hype, please.
Years overall.
I love that. And talk about your advocacy for women in gaming and what that means to you.
I'm very happy to be representing women in gaming. I myself want to pave the way for people after me. So even if I have to do kind of the dirty work to get in there, I want to definitely do that because it's important. I want gaming to be genderless, you know, it to be for everybody because anybody can pick up a controller, you know, and play. Especially if you played ball before like I have. So the basketball IQ pretty much goes.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got Jimmy Butler. LeBron James is out there with MB Irving.
Substitution
have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Here's Kidd, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots. And does a really good job setting up the shooter.
Outside Tatum. Pass to KD. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Durant's got 9.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Harden against Levine to the middle. Here's Kidd. Rebound by the East All-Stars. And Durant, here we go. And KD throws it down.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
And a deep three from Lillard. And so it's the East All-Stars up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. And we'll be right back after this. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the court right now for the East All-Stars. Durant is out there with Tatum. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Williamson. And it's Levine in at the 2.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Edwards kicks to Harden. Floats it up for MP. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Mr. Do-It-All coming away with the assist there. I mean, Harden making sure to keep his teammates involved in the offense.
KD on the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. KD's got 18 points. Now Lillard. No points in the game yet for him. Throws it up high. And Kidd with the stuff.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Mitchell passes to Tatum. Mitchell finds KD. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Inside, here's Harden, and he uses the glass on the way.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
The shot. Here's Edwards. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And the East with some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Ben Simmons in for Levine. And West also making a switch. Young's checked in for Edwards. To the inside, Williamson. West All-Stars with the rebound. Young in the corner. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Towns dishes the Kid, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there.
George is checked in for the East. Curry comes in for Williamson. Embiid, he's checked in for the West. And so he makes both from the line. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Curry passes to Jokic. Harden against George. Back to Jokic. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Jokic has got 5.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a 1/7 of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces. Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Outside, George. Outside, Simmons. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And some changes here for the East. Giannis, he's checked in for Jokic. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Ben Simmons. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Mitchell. Then for the West All-Stars, James checked in for Embiid. Jimmy Butler comes in for James Harden. And Irving subbed in for Lillard.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Doncic against Irving. Giannis high post. Takes it from 10. And the rejection by MP. Outside Irving. Pass to Young. To the paint. Here's Kidd. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. He kicks to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. Back to Giannis. Leonard with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Leonard's got 8 points.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his 3-point shooting.
Irving against Doncic. And Kidd with the stuff.
You always know we're going to see a few of those every All-Star weekend, but I don't know if we'll see a better alley-oop than that one right there.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's George, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
When George is aggressive now, I think it energizes his whole team.
Young dishes to LeBron. Back to Young. Kidd kicks to Young. Passes to Kidd. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Curry passes to George. Good defense by Kidd.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from him.
Irving against Doncic. Curry fires from way outside. A shot, no good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Down low, and finished off by LeBron.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
The pass to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Kidd with the stuff.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
19 seconds left in the first half. Doncic gets to Giannis. On target from 13 feet. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
To me, this is the next step for Giannis, wanting to improve that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Inside, Kidd. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the East All. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along.
Substitution
Some changes
on the
here
court.
for the East.
Substitution on the
Jokic
court.
comes in for George. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Curry. Leonard dishes to Doncic. There's 1:40 left in the fourth. On the court for the West All-Stars. DeRozan out there with MP. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position. Doncic against Lillard. To the inside. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
1:24 left in the game. Doncic against Lillard. And Durant sends it back. Here's Doncic. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
They get the rebound. Leonard. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team.
To the middle, here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Here's DeRozan. Nice defense from KD. Now here's Leonard. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
life. Hey. Get it right.
That'll look good for sure.